This story is about a city where the sun never rises. It is always dark in this city. Every night at 12 o'clock, the memories of every person living in this city are completely lost. The next morning when he wakes up, he does not remember anything about the past. Along with this, the entire structure of this city also changes. At the beginning of the story, we are shown John, who wakes up in the bartender of a hotel. He does not remember how he came here or what is his name. Actually, he has a disease of amnesia in which a person forgets everything. After wearing his clothes, John checks the suitcase in which there is a card on which Shell Beach is written, and now John remembers some moments of his past, and then the phone starts ringing. When John picks up the phone, a doctor from the other side tells him that due to the failure of an experiment, you have lost your memory, and now some people are coming to catch you, who are called strangers. John wants to leave the hotel as soon as possible, and then he sees a dead body in the room. Seeing this, John gets scared and feels that he has killed him, and now when he goes to the lobby, all the staff there are sleeping. John does not understand what is happening here, and then only 12 is left in the clock, and as soon as the clock strikes 12, everyone wakes up. John does not understand what is happening. John leaves the hotel, and now the strangers who have reached the hotel ask the staff there about John, but they do not know anything about him. John's wife Emma is shown who is performing on the stage. And when her performance is over, her friend gives her a doctor's visiting card and tells her that this doctor was treating your husband, John. He wants to meet you, and now she reaches the doctor's house to meet him, where the doctor tells her that John has lost his memory. There are some people who want to harm John. They are following him. So whenever you meet John, inform me. We are shown in the hotel, where the police has reached the place where John had seen the dead body. The police tells them that this is the 6th murder in a month, and since John was there, the police thinks that John is the murderer. Emma also reaches the police station because she wants to file a report about John's disappearance. But when the inspector finds out that she is John's wife, he asks her a lot of questions about John, but she doesn't know much about John, so the police releases her. John is then shown roaming around the city. He remembers very few things about his past, and while roaming around, he reaches the Shell Beach, whose postcard he had seen in the hotel. John goes over it. Strangers come there who also have the power of telekinesis, with which they can control anyone's mind. And when they use their power of telekinesis on John, it has no effect on him. But now, John also uses telekinesis power with his eyes and mind, due to which those strangers are killed. Seeing this, the rest of the strangers and John himself are shocked, because John did not know that he also has some power. The strangers leave from there, after which they go to their base. All the strangers present there are worried that how John got the power of telekinesis, and they quickly understand that when they were experimenting on John, and that experiment failed, then their power of telekinesis got transferred inside John as well. That means now he can control anyone with his mind. The same John who is repeatedly getting flashbacks of his past now sees his house in flashbacks, and he reaches his home, and Emma is surprised to see him because he was missing from last 15 days. She asks John, "Where were you for last 15 days? John says that I don't remember anything. Your photo and address were in my purse, that's why I have come to meet you. Now Emma tells him that you are accused of murdering 6 people, and police is searching for you. When these two are talking, the police arrives there who have come to catch John, but John manages to escape from here. Then we are shown the meeting of strangers in which the doctor is also present. Actually, strangers are not humans but an alliance. There is only one person among them, that is the doctor, and now the leader of the strangers also comes here. It is 12 o'clock in the clock, after which he tunes his machine, and as he tunes the machine, every person in the city falls asleep for 5 minutes. But it has no effect on John. He is still awake. He tries to wake up the sleeping people, but no one wakes up. Now the structure of the whole city starts changing on its own. Old buildings start disappearing and new buildings are being made. The strangers are doing everything with the power of their mind through their machine. Along with this, with the help of the doctor who is with them, they are changing the memory of the brain of the people, so that their location can also be changed. Now when he regains consciousness the next morning, he will live with a new identity. Here the strangers tell their leader that when they were using their brain power, they were facing some problem. The leader understands that all this is happening because of John. We have to catch him as soon as possible. The doctor says that I have John's memory. If we inject his memory into a stranger, then we will know where John is at this time. Actually, they have such technology, with which they can remove the memory of any person, and put it inside the brain of another person or stranger, due to which his brain will be completely switched, and now they put John's memory inside the brain of a stranger, due to which the strangers come to know where John is at this time. The same John is shown who wants to reach Shell Beach by any means. While searching for Shell Beach, he reaches a village where he asks people about Shell Beach, but the surprising thing is that everyone knows about Shell Beach, but no one knows the way to go there. John once again looks at the card which he got in the hotel on which is written Harish Fisherman, and he reaches Harish's house. There he comes to know that Harish is his uncle. He asks his uncle about his past, but the surprising thing is that his uncle has only his childhood memories. He does not have the memories of his youth. He tells that your whole childhood was spent near Shell Beach. I have brought you up because your parents died due to fire, and now John says that I want to go to Shell Beach. You tell me the way to go there. But his uncle does not know. He also does not know the way to go there. Now strangers come here to catch John. He tries to run away from here, but the strangers surround him from all sides. Then the inspector comes here with his wife Emma. They take John with them and leave from here. After this, the inspector asks him about the 6 murders. John says that I did not commit that murder. No, I remember anything. I do not understand anything here in this city. No one knows the way to go to Shell Beach. Whereas everyone knows about Shell Beach, sometimes it is day and always dark in the city. He shows his power of telekinesis to the inspector. The inspector gets surprised after hearing all this and seeing his powers. Also, he does not have any answer to any of John's questions. After some time, it is shown that the strangers come to the police station to search for John after putting everyone to sleep with their powers. But John and the inspector had already left from there. Both of them are doctors. They go to the doctor, catch him, and leave for Shell Beach in the car. After reaching a place where there should have been a bridge, that bridge is not there at this time, because every night after 12 o'clock the strangers change the architecture of the whole city. Now, due to the absence of a bridge, all 3 of them go ahead from there in a boat, after which the doctor tells them the whole truth and says that the strangers who are searching for you both are not humans. They are an alien from another planet. When their species was getting extinct, they came to our planet where they saw humans. Humans have a soul inside them, but the strangers do not have it. They want to save their species and themselves through the soul of humans. That's why they started experimenting on humans. They want to work on the memories of humans. That's why they kidnapped a lot of humans, after which they brought everyone in their spaceship where they built a whole city. They turn that city into night and also kill humans. Memory is reset again and again. Sometimes the memory of one person is put in the brain of another person so that they can know what effect it has on the human mind and his life. Similar experiments were done with John, but due to repeated experiments, these experiments stopped working on him. Along with that, the power that was inside the strangers also came inside him, due to which he started knowing about the truth of this world. The strangers never changed my memory because they need me. I am the only doctor here who can transfer memory. John asks why it is always dark here, why the sun never rises here. The doctor tells that because they cannot tolerate sunlight. That is why they have built this city at a place where sunlight does not come, and now they slowly move forward and reach the rock beach. But the surprising thing is that there is no beach there. There is a poster of Shell Beach on a wall, which they start breaking, and when the wall breaks, their eyes are wide open because there is space in front of them. They understand that this whole city is not on Earth but on the spaceship of aliens, i.e. strangers. This means that they can never get out of here. Then the strangers come here who have Emma. They tell John to surrender himself to them, or else they will kill your wife Emma. Hearing this, the inspector starts firing at them. They also attack them, due to which the inspector falls out of the spaceship and dies. At the same time, we are shown John, who is tied to a chair. All the strangers are in front of him who want to kill him because their powers are getting reduced because of him. But their leader says that I have another way, after which he gives an injection to the doctor and says to give it to John. Actually, after getting this injection, his soul will go inside all the strangers. But the doctor cleverly changes that injection and gives another injection to John, due to which all his memories come back and the powers of telekinesis that were inside him also double. And now John attacks all the strangers with that power, due to which many strangers are killed. But their leader has a lot of power inside him. He and John have equal power. They face each other. The leader has a knife which he throws towards John. John controls the knife with his power and attacks the leader, due to which the leader is killed. Now he asks the doctor about his wife Emma. The doctor tells that her memory has been reset. This means that she doesn't remember anything about her past. She doesn't remember that you are her husband. Hearing this, John gets very sad, and now with his power, he makes this whole place as it should have been in reality. He also creates an ocean here. He also takes the spaceship to such a position where sunlight can fall on it. That is, the way there is day and night on the Earth, the same way it will be here now. After a few days, he goes to Emma, who doesn't know him now, because all her memories are gone. He tells Emma that I want to go to Shell Beach. Emma says that I also want to go to Shell Beach, and both of them leave for Shell Beach. Shell Beach is the place where John spent his entire childhood. Emma and John have a lot of memories of Shell Beach, but now he has to make a new relationship with Emma, and now John himself controls this whole place because he is the most famous person here. He is a powerful man. People living here do not know that he is inside a spaceship because strangers kidnapped them from Earth and brought them here, and they still think that this is Earth. And with this, the story ends here.